Um, well, we've got our infrastructure. Oh, I know what it was. The big thing. We've not even talked about stormwater today.
Oh, Lord.
We haven't even talked about stormwater. Now, believe me, if you live in a house and it rains and water gets in your house, you don't care what happened across on the other side of the city. Stormwater is a problem for you. But overall, Panama, or not Panama City, Lynn Haven has done a lot with stormwater in the last few years. We've not spent the money on capital that we would like to spend to put new projects in to lessen some of the stormwater impacts, but we no longer get the every year houses flood. I remember several years back that houses along Colorado Avenue, if we got a few inches of rain, they flooded. You drive by down Colorado and there'd be carpets out on the road where they got wet. That doesn't happen anymore. They've done a lot with stormwater. It's not solved. It will never be solved because we're at sea level basically, and we're not going to build walls like New Orleans. We don't want to do that.
I'm going to tell you that
Um,
story over there in Pine
Pine
Forest.
Forest.
Pine Forest. I personally know somebody who lives over there. When I was walking the neighborhood with Sam, I walked that neighborhood right after it had rained. Oh my God. And so there was a guy, and I know him personally now. He had a pump, and he was pumping water off of his front doorstep, basically, out into the road. The water would go through that hose out onto the road, and then it would go down, and then it would go into everybody else's yards because the construction company that had paved on that road just paved on top of the road. So the road is higher than the yards, and it caused like a lot of the stormwater damage or a lot of the stormwater problems are man-made in
Oh,
Lynn
yeah.
Haven.
There's no doubt. I mean, I've lived in Lynn Haven all my life. And I can tell you when I was a kid in elementary school, junior high, I loved for it to rain. We'd get the skim boards out and skim across the front yard. We had water sitting in there. But all the roads were dirt. They were all dirt. The houses were built, the roads were dirt, and they did just like you said. They came through, laid the road bed on top of the dirt, paved them, and now your roads are higher than the yards are. So it pushes the water off into the yards.
What's the fix?
There's not an easy fix. The only real fix is ditches.